Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's a little low. There we go. How's everybody doing? And welcome to today's stream. Loss of words for a second. Of Star Ocean. And we are, I believe, headed to Earth. And yeah, that's really about it. Can't think of anything else, so let's just hop on into it. We'll load the game. Alright. Let's see here. I think we already did crafting right before we saved, so let's head to the bridge. Excuse me, we're headed to EN2, I believe. Or maybe not. I don't know. You know what? I'm done speculating. Okay. Maybe we are. I don't know. Sounds like it. Let's head to EN2, or attempt to. Lord knows we haven't had much luck in the traveling area here. How about not, Limo? How about not? Rest until arrival, because there's really not much for else. Okay, let me start that sentence over. There's really not much else for us to do. Yes, they are. Very hard today. Oh my.
There's a gravitational anomaly ahead. It looks like... no, this can't be right. At this strength, it's a black hole.
The current situation is everything, Mr. Phase. Allow me, then, to explain the phenomenon of black holes appearing in deep space.
Mine's just because I was stupid and up till about 5 a.m. or later.
For another time. We have to concentrate on getting out of here. Raimi!
Give me 30 seconds. I'm inputting the gravity changes for emergency warp.
Edge, look!
It's really black and smoky.
Is that the black hole? I've lost control of the Calnus! Raimi!
No, you idiot, it's a green hole. Florida. Its black holes are bad. Unless it's Disney World.
Is everyone okay?
Yes, I think. That was fun. It was all zap, boom, okay?
What are we going to do with you, Limmel?
We were definitely caught in a black hole. Did we escape from its event horizon? No. I'm afraid that would be a
Big difference. It's true.
Perhaps it just happened to be a black hole within an ergosphere. I suppose one might call it an escape through a type of wormhole. In any event, the fact that we escaped at all can only be called a miracle.
Impossible.
No, I'm certain my analysis is correct.
No way.
Miss Raimi, you doubt me as well?
This
It
is...
has nothing to do with you.
Our homeworld? Is this Earth?
Is this Earth?
Are we sure then?
Yes, the results are the same
It's
every
true.
time.
It's very true.
The stellar coordinates are
Bacchus is
almost
so the best. No, not really.
There's no question that this planet is Earth.
I see.
I don't know why I don't care for Bacchus as much.
This is Edgy and Ray Ray's home, isn't it? But both of them don't
There
look
you
very
go, Lisa.
happy
You're a
about
turtle
it.
now.
I don't think it's so much unhappiness as it is bewilderment.
Indeed. Arriving at one's home planet under such strange circumstances would put anyone ill at ease.
That's not the whole problem.
There are subtle discrepancies between this Earth and ours.
This isn't the most flattering part of our planet's history, but a little before Raimi and I were born, the worst war in all of Earth's history occurred. The result was that the surface of the planet became terribly contaminated, and humans had no choice but to go deep underground.
Oh, good lord.
It's been the same situation ever
Once
since
he
we were
gets
born.
black hole. Oh, God.
The polluted environment still hasn't improved. Of course, that was the very reason we looked to space.
But there are no traces of pollution on the surface of this planet. Well, it's not quite accurate to say none at all, but it's still an environment in which humans could live. It's almost like the war that nearly destroyed our planet
Ow.
never even happened.
Indeed. The fact that something you took for granted...
Okay, so
and
the
no longer
funny
applies
part is
troubling.
And there's another thing.
that
organization
seriously
belongs
sounded
to
more like
USC.
sane than bacon.
I can't get through
Wow,
headquarters.
you threw me. Threw me,
Mysterious
bacon.
issues,
You
all.
threw me.
Something unexpected may have happened here in your absence.
Hmm? What is it, Lim? Everyone stop standing around and being all weird, Katie. Let's go out. I want to see Edgy and Rayleigh's home. What? You see
True.
what I mean?
All right.
True. Ah.
The air outside seems breathable. I'm going out there to take a look. See if we can't find someone.
Oh, my nose.
In that case, I shall join you.
And I as well. As a scientist, I am intrigued.
Me too.
Limmel, you stay and watch the ship with Raimi, okay?
Aw,
Raimi, take care of Limmel while we're out.
gotcha. Hey! Don't do anything stupid, Edge.
Don't worry, I'll make certain of it.
Yes, you may count on me too.
Yes, let's leave the women
Why are the two
behind.
of you answering for me?
I guess I won't have to worry if Faze and Bacchus are with you.
Are they not strong enough to handle Earth? Oh, now I gotta remember what the hell I'm doing. It's been so long. Way too long. True. Not to mention what era.
This place is deserted.
It sure is. It has been for some time, from the looks of things.
For now, let's split up and see what we can uncover. Report if you find anything.
Look, it's Chime Magazine.
Huh? What? This can't be.
Trying to remember who you get from
Judging
this
the
area.
color degradation caused by ultraviolet rays, I'd say it's been abandoned for about 3 years. I suppose that's not particularly important, but
Well, don't jump to conclusions, Faze. If nothing else, I just figured out when we are. The date on this magazine is too faded to read, but there was an article inside that caught my attention. 2 years after initial experiments, our country has at last perfected the
Hey,
ultimate doomsday
Defiance
weapon,
Gaming, what's
the
up?
hydrogen bomb, is what it says. If I remember my history, the first practical hydrogen bomb on Earth was developed in 1954. So basically, if you're saying this magazine is 3 years old, that would put us in the year 1957. In other words, we're on the Earth of nearly 150 years ago.
the Earth of 150 years ago? That's not even possible.
I'm not so certain, Mr. Faze.
What? Even you, Bacchus?
Mr. Edge.
That's what
a
I
short
thought.
time ago, I intercepted some radio waves, albeit weak ones.
Radio waves? Like old broadcast
That's what I
radio?
thought, Bacon.
The transmission was as follows. Some days ago, the historic honor of launching the first artificial satellite slipped through our fingers, instead going to the Reds. This unfortunate occurrence has prompted the President to announce new plans for manned rocket missions, promising to put men in space before our rivals. Mr. Edge, how would you interpret this information?
Anyone who's ever dreamed of going into outer space knows the story. The first successful launch of a man-made satellite was the middle of the last century, 1957. No wonder we can't reach anyone. In 1957, the USTA wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye.
Nope.
Honestly, I can't believe it. But with this much evidence...
What in the world?
I guess we have no choice but to face reality. The
Oh
planet
my
we made
goodness,
our
I don't have
origins
any of my
in
filters
may be
on.
Earth. But it's an Earth from almost 150 years in the past. Didn't you mention this sort of thing before, Phase? An error in mid-warp that can cause a ship to end up in another time entirely?
No, this situation is somewhat different. That was brought about by the distortion caused by warping within the space-time continuum. The dangers associated with it are nothing more than arriving earlier or later on the standard temporal axis.
Mm-hmm.
If the theory we're positing here is true, it would be time regression. And such a thing is absolutely not possible. Though, with the situation as it is,
There we
I
go.
hesitate to apply the term absolutely.
If we posit that time regression has indeed occurred,
I haven't played Star Ocean since I did the filters.
distinct from that in which we were previously. In the current situation, I do not yet have enough information to say whether such a thing is even possible. But if the reality is that we now stand upon the past Earth, we have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So, let me get this straight.
We've been transported to the Earth of 150 years in the past. And we currently have no way of getting back, right?
If this truly is the Earth of another time, then yes, I'm afraid there is nothing we can do to return.
Okay, how's that?
The only thing I can say for certain is this. It's pointless to keep standing around here. Let's return to the Calnus and review the situation together. Then we can decide what to do.
At all.
What?
There we go. Cool.
The Calnus! Damn it! When did they get here?
They're quite well regulated. I suppose they must be soldiers of some sort.
Even so, they've arrived much too quickly. They must have a base of operations nearby.
It would seem this was more than just a ghost town.
This isn't Let's Swap Theories time. Raimi and Limmel are still inside.
Wait. All they want is to capture the extraterrestrials inside. If nothing else, I can assure you no one will be harmed. I wouldn't go recklessly provoking them if I were you.
Who are you? You refer to us as extraterrestrials quite casually.
Are you with those soldiers over there? What do you people want from us? My name is Klaus Bachstein. You have to trust me.
Pardon me.
I'm your friend.
Mr. Bachstein, I must request an explanation. On what grounds should we consider you to be our friend?
Fair enough. But first we must find a better place to talk. You'll all be found if we stay here.
So, 57.
You see the house with
Capturing
the
a
red roof over there?
spaceship. A very
That's my home.
Roswellian.
Come with me. I'll give you the details there.
Edge, are you really going to trust him?
We must keep in mind that this may be a trap.
Or he might really want to help us. If nothing else, he presented himself to us unarmed.
That's true.
Besides, he has no idea who or what we are, yet he shows his back to us? That's not the kind of man I want to doubt.
Thank you.
That is very like Mr. Edge.
Yes, I am truly no match for him.
I'm gonna come around to this side. Save it. It's been through all that. Exactly. Phase.
Edgy.
Limmel?
Good grief. Please don't scare us like that. For a moment, I thought it really was a trap.
But still, what are you doing here? Level?
I use Edge.
Weren't you staying in the Calnus?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
What exactly happened, Limmel?
Klausy.
Allow me to explain.
That felt like a.
I see.
Hmm.
So that's what this is all about. Your country's army has troops stationed at a base here, and the ruined town serves to camouflage it.
Interesting. So the men surrounding the Calnus were indeed soldiers after all.
But, Limmel, Raimi was captured trying to protect you. While we're all glad Klaus rescued you, you shouldn't have been so careless as to leave the Calnus.
I'm sorry. I was a bad girl. And now Ray Ray's gone.
Well, I suppose there's little point in scolding you after the fact.
But
If you're truly sorry
No.
about what happened, that's more than
Thane
enough.
told me to give Limmel a chance, and I'm really trying. I'm really trying.
Besides, I'm partially responsible for this myself.
She's just still really
It
freaking
was a mistake
annoying.
to split us up under conditions
Don't know
like these.
why.
I won't make that mistake again. Let's go, people. We're
She's a
rescuing Raimi.
teenager that acts like she's 4.
It's nearly impossible to get into the base from outside. Why don't you leave this part to me?
What do you mean?
Sure,
We'll
dude who
pretend
looks
that
like
I've
he's from another
apprehended you,
planet in the
and that I'm letting
1800s.
you in. That should allow us to get inside without causing too much fuss.
Maybe he's a
See,
cosplayer.
Yes, that would certainly allow us to avoid unnecessary trouble. But one question remains.
Which is?
No, the strategy guide has her
What
listed, I
exactly is
think,
your
as, what did I
motive
say,
for
Lisa?
seeking?
16? 15?
Forgive me, but you're far too knowledgeable about what's happening.
I know, it's been a while, so it's hard to remember.
What if he hands us all over together? Are you that kind of man,
Yeah,
Klaus?
something like that. I don't feel like
You have
uncovering
every right
the
to
strategy guide to look
But even so, I want to help you.
until I need it.
All right. In that case, I'll leave our method of entry into the base to you, Klaus.
Edge!
Klaus saved Limmel after all.
He also
And Limmel
saved your
isn't the
asses,
kind of girl who would
technically.
get this close to someone who couldn't be trusted. But more than anything else, I trust him. Like I said, he came to us unarmed, and he turned his back on us without hesitation.
It would appear you have lost again, Mr. Faze.
So it would appear indeed.
So Bacchus is keeping score. Got it.
You may have already suspected this, but the truth is, I once worked at the base myself as a scientist. I was involved with research into a certain field. My field was extraterrestrials and the super technology they brought with them.
Mr. Baktine, are you implying that the existence of extraterrestrials is known on this planet?
Well, not by the public, of course. And that's exactly why the researchers must be having trouble controlling their excitement right about now.
Why would that be?
It's not very often they get their hands on an unscathed ship like your Calnus. Not to mention uninjured extraterrestrials. If they can understand your
Nice long
technology
hydrate
and make
for
it
it.
their own, These people who once struggled in
Let me know if I'm
can suddenly
if
become
my words
the
are being chopped up.
Two birds with one stone. Your super technology, their fame.
Especially the end of my sentences.
They'll be able to go public. They do it without even stopping to consider how dangerous such advanced technology
It's
might
time
be.
for new glasses. Oh.
What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate?
Well, like, you know, because of how
We
I have
need to
the
catch up with you on our
filters
Through our own
set up,
abilities.
it could cut
To be
off the
honest,
end of
our
my
species just isn't ready for your
sentences.
technology. So once you've rescued your friend, I want you to leave this planet as soon as possible. If I must have a motive, I suppose that would be it.
I see.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to ask. As it happens, there's another extraterrestrial besides your friend who's being held
My
captive
microphone.
in space.
There
I
are
put filters on so
extraterrestrials
you
on
can only
Earth
hear me
other than
talk
us.
and you can't hear the fan.
A young girl named
Or
Miracle.
like when my nephew or roommate comes home, usually it stops it from, oh kitty, hearing the door.
She has ears and a tail that look just like that cat's. You'll know her when you see her. I beg of you, take Miracle back to her
Then-
home planet.
Miracle, that's her name. Wait, isn't
You have
Miracle
my word.
in...
We'll do our best to get her home.
No,
Thank you.
it's Persissy or whatever that's... Well, let me tell you, before I put the filters on, I sure did. When I was watching, you know, the replays and stuff. Oh. I feel like I missed an important, section. There we go. I knew there was a dash button. A phone up ahead. Yes, there is. Test. And a save point. Oh, man.
As per arrangements, from here on out, I will hold onto your weapons and conceal
I'm-
myself.
Alright, Elle, how are you?
Baki. Baki disappeared. Is that symbology?
It's optical camouflage.
Incredible to think such advanced technology has been perfected.
I'll feel much safer indeed with Bacchus watching our backs.
No kidding.
Excuse me for just
My
a
meds
moment.
are starting to kick in.
I need you all in.
I woke up with a headache and stuff. Hence the long drinks of water when you guys hit hydrate. I have a funny feeling it was a
It's me, Mila.
dehydration headache.
Yes, I'm getting by. I thought I might cooperate with
I
you
had to
today.
take some Excedrin right before. Actually, I went live and then took it. So
I'm serious. Not being able to work convinced me that you were right.
yay!
Sounds that way to me.
So bacon, no
I
worky
brought a little
today.
something we can use to continue our research together. That's right. I'd like permission to enter. A03. Understood.
I love having time with
Get the entry,
Jason.
would you?
it's one of last night and tonight as often. I'm hoping what I might do before he wakes up is I may watch Onward,
That was amazing.
and
Being
then
alone would
because
be
him and I
difficult
haven't watched
indeed.
Soul yet,
The base
and
is
I'm not allowed to
below,
watch it without him.
whenever you're ready.
So, and I was doing my marathon and watching them in order. So we may, oh, I can tell you right now, I saw it in the theaters. And I own it. I love it. Onward makes me cry so hard. Yes, it is. It was actually on Plus before it came out on Blu-ray. It was the first one to do that because it came out a week before we went into lockdown last. And it was, I went, let me pause this, or pull up the map, whatever. Now I know how to pull up the map. Oh. Yeah, so I went and saw it by myself right before, like a day or two before I left with the robotics team for Arizona last year. And I was sitting in the theater pretty much alone. I think there was a couple other families. Oh no, I wasn't. I wasn't alone. I mean, I was alone, but the whole row was taken up by another family, and I was sitting right next to them. Because assigned seating now in theaters. And this guy sitting next to me, I swear to God, I always have a fear being in public and letting kind of my true colors show, because growing up, there were a lot, I wouldn't say there were more hate crimes, but there was a lot more gay bashing than there is today. I mean, right now we've got more trans bashing than anything, but it was just like that growing up, and I still have that kind of fear, and so I'm sitting next to this guy who's a dad. It's two different families and all their kids. It was 10 seats worth, and I actually had to move over one seat because they bought all the seats next to me and then the one on the other side of me because they all wanted to sit together. And so I switched, being the nice guy that I am. And anyway, so I'm crying. I'm just crying because the movie, the synopsis is these two brothers. One, it's his 16th birthday, and it's having their elves. It's a magical thing, That's part of it, but it's not, major. Anyways, they didn't have 10 kids. It was 10 seats all together, and it was two separate families. So it was 4 adults and kids, or might have been more adults than that. But anyways, so these brothers on the younger brother's 16th birthday, yes, it is Al. Their dad, who passed away before the youngest brother could really even remember him, I think even before he was born. Anyways, their dad left him a present for when he did turn 16, and it was a staff and a gem and stuff and a spell to basically bring someone back for a day. And it had been a year and a half since my father had passed away. And I watched this by myself in the theater, so I'm bawling my eyes out. And it was the first movie I really watched since his passing that had any kind of connection like that. And at that point, I was just in that grieving stage where it was like, oh man, if I could just bring him back and, you know, ask him a couple more questions, ask him how to do stuff. And it hit me hard. I'm crying, and the movie's ending. The lights come up in the theater. And I'm just crying. And the guy next to me puts his hand on my shoulder and goes, "Are you okay?" And I tell him, I just lost my father not that long ago and stuff. And he was just like, you know, dude, I know how you feel. You weren't the only one crying, just so you know. He was crying next to me, and that made me even cry even more. And it was just beautiful that, you know, that here's this straight macho looking dad with kids being vulnerable. And it was like, I really had that moment of, we've come so far. I mean, yeah, we still have a long way to go. But it was touching, it was beautiful. But then people get pissed at me. Because I'm one of the only ones, actually I think I'm the only one out of my circle of friends and people I, talk to that got to see that in the theaters. I got to experience it in the theaters. Everyone else had to wait, I think it was a week or two, and then it came on Disney Plus. So, oh look, Assassin's Creed installed. Yay! But that's just my little, like there's the connection to that because, it really was only in theaters for a week. And then shit hit the fan. Which funnier part is, I was on, like I said, a trip with the robotics team when shit hit the fan.
Milla hasn't changed.
We were in Flagstaff, Arizona,
Certainly not, sir. Our sublime
getting ready to
continues
compete.
her research for the sake of her country.
It toured, and we didn't get to tour the facility, but we were at a
This technology is beyond your understanding.
viral
I knew you would
research,
return, Professor.
and they were
Three
actually
more extraterrestrials?
researching the
Weren't you the one who tamed that
coronavirus
creature with the tail too? Boy,
and stuff, and it's so funny because even the scientist that was giving us a lecture even said that the U.S. and everyone was overreacting, and I agreed with them at the time, and now I'm looking back going, no, we didn't overreact. Maybe a little bit as far as the toilet paper and stuff goes, but my high school, or my alma mater, has a robotics team, and I am one of the mentors because my nephew was on it.
There is one problem.
Stuff, and basically I do the long trips with them because they need another male chaperone. Otherwise, most of the team can't go if they don't get enough male chaperone.
It's not going to be a problem. We'll use the panic to our advantage. Don't worry about us.
I'm also in charge of the spirit portion of the team, so there's
Please be careful, Klaus.
I don't help them. No, I don't help them make them.
Get out as soon as you can.
I help them with spirit and stuff, and because there's a spirit award that they can get, and so like cheer. Basically, I'm the cheerleading captain for the team. Basically, I can, and I also help them with there is a chairman's award that they can go for, and they have to make a presentation and a speech. So I help them with the presentation, editing the video, making sure that it's okay, and all that stuff. But basically, the instructor brought me on, one, because of my nephew, but two, because of my theatrical background and stuff. And she was like, oh, we need that. And you can definitely help us And then, so when we were in Utah in 2019 in Salt Lake City, we actually won the Professionalism Award. And we were gunning for the Spirit Award, but so in the robot, the back area is the pits where you have basically a bunch of cubicles set up for each team, and that's where the robot sits, and they work on it in between stuff. And it's not battling. It's games and stuff like grabbing a ball and shooting it, into a basket, something like where each side has 3 teams on each side and they compete against each other. But we were right next to this other team who won the Spirit Award, and him, the mentor for them and me, got into this singing war because he would always say, you call out robot when a robot was passing to get out of the way, like, move. Here comes a robot. The team can't really see sometimes over the robots when they're wheeling it back to their pit. So, and then he would respond with robot. Well, what he would do with his team is he would say it a certain way, and they had to respond exactly how he said it. Well, we caught on to that, and we started doing it too. Well, him and I got into this thing, and it's somewhere on Instagram, but it's on my personal one. I'll find it and maybe put the link in somewhere. But all of a sudden, it wound up becoming this competition between him and I to the tune of Amazing Grace. I don't know how we got there, but we did. Anyways, so he and I just played off of each other, and he and I were the ones that were in the cheering area. As like we were the only mentors that would be in there with the students, cheering with them, and he really got into it. I mean, he's such a cool guy. I made a friend, basically. And there we go. But yeah, it's fun, and these kids, they work so hard, and we felt so bad last year because the seniors and stuff that were on the trip, it was their last chance to compete. And we were hoping at some point in the summer, things died down, we'd be able to resume the competition, blah, blah, blah. Nope.
Test subjects
Probably
may have
not.
escaped, huh?
And
Well,
this year it's
in that
all
case,
virtual.
Let's not disappoint them.
So I didn't have anything to do
Bucket.
this year.
As you wish.
But yeah, no, it's really cool. Although now my
Raimi, we're coming for you.
my approval on the school board,
You've betrayed the director.
or for the district and everything, has expired.
Test subjects? What the hell were you thinking? You'll kill us all.
So I need to re-up if I'm still here next year, if we're still if it's going to happen next.
Would happen. When you
But if I
joined
re-up, I'm
the
good for
forces,
4 years. I just have to go get
stronger
make
than
sure my
yourself.
TB test is up to
You
date,
get bitten.
and I've already been fingerprinted, so I don't think I need to be fingerprinted again. But
We have to recapture the test subjects.
be a volunteer with the district, you have to go through all that, and then it's good for 4 years. But a lot of these other volunteers don't have to because they're parents. Aww.
Miracle. Please. Get back to space. We don't deserve your...
Yeah, good times, good times. I love how I'm saying good times and it looks like he's dying. But oh, right away a battle. Yay. Hey, they're not green. Wow, I actually get to play the game for a second. I feel like we've been watching a movie together. Maybe that. This room over here. Oh look, big gorilla monster thingies. Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. I just want to build my bonus board, but can you guys stop picking on me? Just build my bonus board back up. I love how she says she did it all by herself. Didn't though. There's 3 other people battling. Like, come on, Limo. Can't you do simple math? Ooh, scan enemy. Wait a second. See, 4 years old. Like the critical hit, man. Why did I do that? Yes, ma'am. I can feel the Excedrin working. Illusion? Oh, we don't need it. Well, okay then. Just wait there outside the door for me, you Bigfoot Sammy or whatever your name is. Oh, goody. Getting my butt kicked already. There we go.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
I hate it when energy comes in waves. Like one moment you're like, yeah, let's do this, and the next moment you're like, nap time. Okay. So there's chests in like all of these rooms. Look, it's Miracle.
Finally, I'm out. Huh? But why would the door just like open?
I don't suppose you were...
Hmm? My...
Somewhere on her home planet, I would assume. Hey, at least she's got something covering her area.
I'd say so.
Of course, we don't know her anatomy.
Description.
She must have believed us to be her enemies. This is not a desirable situation, Mr. Edge.
Yeah, this hallway is crawling with those test subjects.
Welcome to the world of Japanese RPGs.
Wait up, kitty.
Let's follow.
Okay, Limel's got this Elmira vibe. Can we just... Damn it. Great, they stunned me. How wonderful. Ah. There we go. Nope, okay. Are we sure that the character had a Brazilian? Or, like... Is it just naturally not... I'm not gonna go. Okay, well I went there, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna turn around and go back and take the other fork in the road, and... True. Wait till we get her in battle. Then we can see if she has the same issue Raimi does. Raimi. Raimi paso latido. Great. And aliens. Pardon my French. This is an 18+ channel. Okay, screw you. On. He won. Ah! Really, Bacchus? Yes, there is. Oh, thanks, Bacon. You guys enjoy your movie and your dinner. Yep. 'Tis the rules. Can I just open this chest, please? Oh, this is the one that I'm targeting? Okay, fine. Not much of it. I mean, once we get through this one, number 1 and number 2, then I'll play it for sure on here. Because that's where it is in the timeline. It didn't, I don't know, it just didn't feel much like a Star Ocean game. Like it did and it didn't, you know what I mean? Preventing you from being thrown off balance when too. What did I just get? Got something that was a weapon. I guess it's not for any one I have it for. Oops. Wrong button. Well, that works. I didn't get far in 3. Something about that planet, that first planet, that just was like, eh. I mean, I just started playing it again, not too long before I started streaming, but I stopped to stream all this stuff.
For that, rather an
Now that's what I'm talking about.
So we'll get there in the end, literally. I'm heading the wrong way. Ooh, a taffeta ribbon. Okay. Pardon me. Ah. Nose itches. That's a big nope for me.
We'll take care of this. Just stay where you are.
Nope. Oh look, it's love at first sight. Well, second sight.
Let's make the most of it.
What? Sucked? Can't. Almost. Almost had. Hey.
All right, nice job.
Kill the weird ass creature. Kill the weird ass creature.
Experience indeed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you all right? Miracle?
Super delayed.
Ah!
That was for rescuing me. Sorry for getting spooked and running off. My name is Miracle Shamnot. Who are you?
Edge Maverick.
I'm Lim.
Bacchus D79.
My name is Faye Shiva Baleth.
That tickles, Kate.
Can't tell if she's kissing or
That
licking.
was also for rescuing me. Yeah? Just my imagination? Why do you all smell like the professor?
The professor? You mean Klaus, right?
Yeah. Oh, you must be the professor's friends. Is he doing okay?
Well, actually, Klaus asked us to take you back to your home planet.
We're extraterrestrials too. You can trust us.
Like he said, come with us.
Come with me if you want to live.
I don't even know what planet I'm from.
You don't know
I think I
the
do.
planet you were born on?
Nope. The first thing I can remember is being on a spaceship I'd never seen before.
Wait, so you mean you were stowing away then?
That's what they seem to think. But they were all so nice to me.
I don't know.
But then
Alright, we'll unearth
we got
strategy.
sucked into a black hole and the ship was totaled. They pushed me into an escape pod and I survived. They all helped me get out of there before even thinking about their own safety.
16. Oh, and
They're
today's
all
her
such good
birthday.
people. Mary.
It literally says date of birth March 16th, age 16.
Anyway, do you know if the professor's here?
Mr. Baktine brought us inside this base. However, we parted ways with him on the way here.
I'll also do a little stretch.
I imagine he's still inside the base.
Then take the professor into space with you too.
Take Klaus?
I got caught when my escape pod
Happy
crashed
birthday,
on the
weird
planet.
cat girl.
They locked me up and did all kinds of experiments on me. But the professor was
Excuse me.
so I don't want to leave him here.
Well, what do you
Ooh.
think we should do, Edge?
Well,
Ooh.
I can't make a decision for Klaus. We'll have to find out what he wants.
Older
Anyway,
pop.
Raimi is priority 1 right now. We have to save her.
If you're looking for someone, let me help you.
No, it popped. It wasn't a bad ooh, but it wasn't a good ooh either.
Let's go. Meow.
Shoulder always pops though.
Meow.
On my wrists. No, I keep forgetting to look at this stuff. I don't know what. Oh. Interesting. I don't know what any of this means. Tactics. Alright. Then I want to go to items, equip, make sure she needs. Okay. What are her skills? Well, she doesn't have any symbols. Oh wait, I forgot about skill boost. Oh wow. Okay. Hey, Sammy. How you doing? Thing I I'm hanging in there. I woke up with a pretty bad headache. So everything is just starting to kick in now. Type of a thing. So as far as the... Oh, he's the one that has the mining stuff. And mine has been drugs. And oops, and water. We'll just okay. A notification. Stupid Windows. Okay, because I kept forgetting to do that, now we're caught up. This way. No, that's the way we came. Oh, I hate getting turned around.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Well, that was kind of a butt shot for Edge. Let's check the map. We're looking for treasure chests. This side. And here. Oh, this side. Have a sip, yep. Half a sip of your shot. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, new equipment. Let's check to see who can use it. Wow, they moved that in here
The
fast.
Calnus? They must have brought it in while we were on our way here.
Their transportation technology is actually quite impressive.
Stop! Who told you to point guns at them? I am the chief director of this base. My name is Milla Baktine. Welcome to our planet, friends from the stars.
So you're the one in charge of this operation, then?
Yes, I hope you will forgive my subordinate's disrespect.
Huh? No, likewise.
Edge,
Huh?
did you hear what she said? She just called herself Baktine.
Are you...
Yes, Klaus is my husband. Or rather, he was my husband. Foolish sentimentality kept me from changing my last name.
This could be difficult.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Mary? I don't like that woman.
I
And we don't
blame
like
you
your
for
outfit.
hating me. I'm not asking you to understand, but I had no choice.
You had no choice? What
Little
do you mean
military
by
girl?
that? We fought a lot of monsters to get here. You people call them test subjects. And this girl, Miracle, she tells me you kept her locked up and that you did work on her too. You made the decisions. You had a choice.
I understand that my work here might be considered inhumane. The guilt was what pushed Klaus to leave this place. But unfortunately, I have crossed the point.
Is it
of no
Klaus or is it
return.
Klaus?
There is something I must protect, no matter how much shame it brings me.
And what's that? Your professional name?
Certainly not.
Right?
I must protect our planet Earth. The situation on our Earth is very different from the future you hail from. Our energy is nearly depleted. In fact, it may not even last for more than a few years.
Wait a minute! You just said the future.
Despite the uniform, I am a scientist. Such a deduction is not beyond my means. Though I must admit, Miss Sayanji's information was the key to making that deduction.
What have you done with
Wait a
Raimi?
minute.
Is she safe?
I assure you, I have not harmed her in any way. She seemed rather exhausted from her ordeal, so I've given her a room to rest in.
She wouldn't exist in 1957 in this capacity.
If you will allow me to continue, to solve the looming energy crisis, our world has its eyes on a certain type of energy. The most powerful force known to man. If you're from the future,
Yeah.
I'm sure you know what that is.
The most powerful energy in 1957. Nuclear!
Exactly. But what will come of relying on an energy source that could destroy the world? That's why I'm here. I seek a safer, more complete source of energy. I research extraterrestrial technology for the sake of that ideal.
I mean, being a scientist, yeah,
I cannot
okay.
agree with your methods.
But being in charge?
Yes,
I don't
I understand.
think so.
However, for the people of Earth, and for the sake of all those yet unborn.
Wait, are you?
The world in which you come from surely must have surmounted its energy problems long ago. Indeed, I am sure the people of your time live upon their Earth in perfect harmony. The
What?
people of this Earth need extraterrestrial technology. An energy source so perfect it brings with it no pollution.
A non-polluting energy source? What if, and I stress if, What if you had that power right now? Would this planet...
If we had that power, the planet would surely remain blue forever. That is what I and everyone else here wish for.
I'd rather have a green
Saying
planet, not a blue one.
we could change the future?
Blue's important too.
Edge? You're saying the Earth could stay blue, stay beautiful.
Absolutely. If you would but help us.
Oh, this bitch wants to
Supposing we
weaponize
could never
anything
get
you
back
give
to our
her.
own Earth. If we could make a better future.
Yes, a beautiful future.
Yeah, but if you do that, you might wipe yourself out of existence. Oh, butterfly
All right.
effect.
What do we have to do? How can we save this planet? How can we save this planet's future?
Mr. Edge, do you understand what it could mean to alter the course of the future?
Thank you, Bacchus.
History could end up
Damn
changing
it.
completely. Edge, this could affect you directly.
And it's not just you. Something may happen to Miss Raimi as well.
I know. I know! But I also know what happens to Earth. My Earth. With its uninhabitable surface.
Saying too much.
And Earth is my home. And even if I could never go back there, this is the least I could do. Edge.
That didn't register. That's okay.
Your ship, the Calnus, right? It's quite a wonderful vessel. I'm going to be as direct as I can. Will you allow me to analyze its control core?
Control core?
She must mean the exolithium crystal. It's true. They're an absolute necessity for the generation of mass energy.
That's not his technology, that's Phase's technology, technically.
Promise
So
me
you're the
this.
captain.
You have to stop your inhumane research on extraterrestrials.
Okay.
If you encounter any more, you have to promise to work together with them. And most importantly, I need your word that you'll do nothing to contaminate this beautiful planet.
I wouldn't have it any other way. That is the very goal of our research.
Insert
can
evil
trust you.
sneer here.
Right?
Lies, Liza Minnelli, lies! Still don't understand that phrase, but it's a drag queen. Or a gay thing. Speaking of, I think yesterday or the day before was Liza Minnelli's birthday.
Ready the equipment. We will begin experiments immediately.
Ma'am,
Please, come with me.
Please come with me while I put you in a cell. And I dissect the little one.
What's in here?
Please, feel free to relax in here, along with Miss Saionji.
Raimi. She's inside?
Come, step inside.
Where's her clothes?
What did you do to her?
The room. It moved.
No way. Milla, what are you doing?
Like I said before, I have not harmed Miss Saionji in any way. All I did was calm her down a bit, and she told me so many interesting things. For instance, Mr. Maverick, I learned that you and your crew came from the future. And about your antimatter engine.
You tricked us!
That's not a very gentlemanly way to put it.
But it's
If my
true.
experiments are successful, everything will be within our country's grasp. There will be no more need for inhumane research.
What?
Of course, we'll be happy to work together with those from other worlds. As their rightful rulers, we will rule them, and they will serve us. And rest assured, this planet will not be contaminated. We will no longer need to damage the Earth in order to destroy our enemies.
Oh, she should have laughed. Oh, there it goes. A little bit of a delay, though.
Why?
Should have laughed right away. Why? Because you're a trusting fool.
That looks like very bad news.
No, her hair just needs a redesign, period.
Hey, what is that thing?
It's an antimatter reactor.
They're normally used with exolithium crystals to control pair annihilation, thus producing tremendous amounts of energy.
But that reactor is far too crude and primitive to function properly. Proper control of the pair annihilation will be impossible. An overload is inevitable.
Well, aren't we being tart? I'd appreciate it if you didn't underestimate me. I built the ultimate system together with Klaus. And we are the brightest minds of the century. Yes, and our precious sun is just the same. Ah, Kevin. Our beautiful, beautiful Kevin. Mother is going to breathe new life into you now. And don't worry, I'm sure your father will join us.
This bitch is deranged.
I can hear you. I can hear your first cry. My beautiful son.
And what if that reactor identifies as a woman? Oh, lady.
She's insane. She's been insane. All along.
What are we
Something,
doing?
something, dark
What do we have to
side,
overload so we
something,
can
something
end of us all?
complete.
What am I supposed to do?
Break yo ass out of there. Let's wake this bitch up.
Edge?
Raimi.
There you
Thank
go,
God.
Lisa. Yeah, don't be a gullible idiot. Don't be so quick to trust
What
someone.
happened? That's right. I was captured and then they...
Raimi, no, I didn't mean to.
Edge, her eyes are up there.
You perv! So all that happened while I was out?
Even if we were able to stop the reactor, it's too late now. There's going to be a massive pair annihilation.
What's going to happen to us?
The pair annihilation will reduce this base, no, the entire planet, to nothing more than formless energy.
Isn't there anything we can do to stop it?
It's too late. We have no hands left to play.
Seriously, how do you,
They opened it themselves.
how do you not? Hi,
Pandora's
hero.
box they have no hope of closing.
My kitty came for a visit.
It's not a box.
I don't think
they
I
could
can get her
open
up here
alone.
without killing myself.
I let them open it. I gave them the key. It's all my fault.
No! Edge, you did it because you wanted to save the future.
There's
Hero.
no excuse at all. Look at
No.
what I've done.
Ugh.
The Earth is going to be destroyed. It's all my fault.
Come here.
Edge, this is not the time nor the place for you to be talking like that.
Face.
I make your camera
You have a
debut,
duty to
hero.
perform. Don't leave
Hi,
it unfulfilled.
hero. Hi, pretty girl.
You have to make a decision, Mr. Edge. Not as a guilty man, but as a captain. Our captain.
I know, she does not like being held.
Bacchus.
This is my pretty old lady.
We have to leave this place now.
Go, baby.
We have to get the hell off this planet.
Turned 14 sometime within the last week or so. Okay, I know I want Raimi in my party, but who do I want to get rid of? For a little bit, yeah, that's fine. Yep. There we go. Alright, Raimi's... Oh, nope, not completely taken care of. Alright. Now, find a way out of here. Yes, ma'am. Works for me. I may have to get up in a little bit and grab another bottle, though.
I knew it. It's the sound of my ocarina. I don't hear anything. Kay? No. I know that sound. I gave it to the professor. The wall. Check it out, everyone.
Is that?
If we follow this walkway, we should be able to reach the Calnus.
Professor, where are you?
I'm here, Miracle.
Professor!
What is up with how she runs?
I'm glad you're safe, and I'm happy to see you well.
Professor, you look like you've lost some weight.
Oh,
Definitely knock-kneed.
Professor?
Miracle, return to space. Return to space with your new friends.
If I'm going with you.
I can't, Miracle.
That sounded different
It's
audio.
Mama. There's something I have to tell her.
Professor? Wait! Professor!
Marianne! Gilligan! Oh. Get it? Professor!
Kevin. Klaus.
Professor!
I'm doing it again. Understatement.
Miracle, we have to go.
No! Let me go! The professor's coming! We're leaving with the professor! Meow!
We have to run. We have to go.
They're all cray-cray. Ooh, she's got a really bad undercut, too. You too, Missy.
That's enough,
Oh.
Milla.
Come on.
Please.
I may have to get up here in a minute and check their
Kevin
food.
wasn't your fault.
Uh,
I'm sorry I left you when you were in such pain. But we both know our son wouldn't have wanted this. Let's make that boy's dream a reality. Let's work towards friendship with all extraterrestrials. And let's do it through our own abilities, not through technology beyond our means.
yes, that sounds wonderful, Klaus. I'm sure that would make him happy.
It definitely gives it a little more understanding into her character. Why is she so cray cray? Yes. That is very true. Oh yeah, there is nothing behind me. Got it. So I'll have to fight this thing so I can open the chest. Nice top-down shot. Ugh. Whoops. Okay. That's fine. There we go. She should level up actually relatively quickly. But what about the thing that they took from the ship to make that work?
Miracle!
Edge,
Miracle, come on! Get over here!
I'm staying here with the professor. other friends.
We'll be your friends. Hurry up, woman.
You do! We're right here!
Huh?
You have friends! Right here!
Edge.
So come on! We have to go back to space!
Professor.
Miracle!
That did not look like he'd be able to catch her like that. I'm just saying. Of course, he wouldn't have been able to if it hadn't been for them weighing him down.
Professor,
Maybe you can train him.
I finally made friends. I found myself some new friends, Professor.
Best be getting out of there.
Damn! No good. Without an exolithium crystal, we can't escape this gravitational field with our normal engines.
No, we made it this far.
Is this the end?
Maybe if disc 1. Originally, it was 3 separate discs.
Just wait a little longer, Miracle. I'm going to get you back home, to space.
But you'd be lonely if I left, wouldn't you, Professor? After all, you don't have many friends. So, here, Professor. Whenever you get lonely, you can use it to remember me, okay?
Oh, it's so precious.
Well, then let me give you this in return.
Wow! It's such a pretty
Oh
painting!
God, it already
Let
is.
it guide your way into space. One day,
And hello.
I'm sure it will be of use to you.
How are you, sir?
Hey, you don't think this would help, do you?
What do you expect us to do with the pendant? Wait. It can't be.
I'm alright.
Why did you get such a
I
high
think it was a
density?
dehydration headache when I
Yes.
woke up.
With this we could.
And with drugs
Yes,
and
make
all the
preparations
hydrates
for
I've
war.
been getting.
But we have one.
I'm
An
doing a
extremely
lot
high
better.
density exolithium crystal. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh yeah, much better. Speaking of hydration,
Warp engines online. We can leave on your order.
Amazing! I've never seen this kind of power.
How fascinating. I'd certainly like to study this in detail when we have time.
Thank you, Professor. Come on, let's take off. Edgy.
Calnus, engage!
really? Lucky you. Must be a Canadian thing. Hi, Earth. Oh, Earth blew up. They're never gonna exist. Game over. He tried to time me out. That'd be a little hard to do, huh?
Coordinates, star systems. I've cross-referenced 147 categories of data. There's no question you've returned
Ain't
to the
that
time
the
period
truth,
you originally
Sammy?
came from. We managed to make it home.
This is mere speculation. but the spatial collapse may have served to thrust us back to the time from which we came. Unfortunately, I cannot be certain.
This section had a lot of
To
cutscenes.
speculate further, we extraterrestrials are one thing, but given the fact that you two Earthlings have not vanished from existence, perhaps that planet existed in a different dimension. An alternate Earth that was not your own.
That would mean...
I saw it. Just before we entered subspace, Earth twisted and disappeared in a flash of light.
No, it really didn't.
4.6 billion
We just hung out.
years. After having miraculously survived for 4.6 billion years.
Well, thanks for popping in and saying hi, Doridius. I'm probably going to stop soon anyway,
In a single instant.
because it's about time.
Just like that.
Take my break before Resident Evil.
So, simply,
That and I'm hungry.
Air annihilation overload cannot be stopped. Nobody could have prevented what happened.
Thank you, Doridius, and enjoy whatever
Oh, yeah?
you're doing.
You know how it could have been prevented? If I hadn't started it in the first place!
No, Edge, that's not true! Edgy. Edge, you did your best!
Don't try to console me, damn it!
Oh, somebody's having a hissy fit.
it doesn't even matter. It's gone. Either way, you get it? It's
I
all
love
gone
it, Dorit.
forever. My bad judgment pushed those people over the edge. The Earth was annihilated. Every last speck. Everything. Everything.
Drama queen.
People, children, animals, towns and houses and everything. 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 Everything.
Edgy, please stop. Stop, Kate.
I'm with Limmel on this one. Stop.
I didn't go into space for this. I went for mankind's future. It's happiness. Damn it all!
Yeah, but he did give him the technology
Mr.
to...
Edge, the responsibility
F
isn't
everything
yours
up.
alone. All of us were at fault here.
Yes, Marcus is right. None of us were able to prevent this from happening. Please, Edge.
If I hadn't been there, if I hadn't handed over our technology,
Edge, if you really mean that, then what about me? I finally made some new friends. You asked me to come with you, but... Mary...
Look, you made the kitty cat cry. Okay. Oh. Ooh, no. Alright, I think I'm gonna go... Let's see if we can create anything. Oh, let me check the skill boost. 8, 5, 9. Oh, well, never mind then. Takes care of that, doesn't it? Oh, good idea. Let's save, so just in case we don't have to go through his hissy fit again. And everything else. Thing is how it's been almost 20 minutes since we last saved. Let's see here. Not warp with it, that's fine. And on the nearby planet of Rogue. Woohoo! Oh look, Elder Scrolls Online updated. Yay.
I've entered the coordinates for our course to
Ooh.
Rogue. Mr. Edge, we can leave on your order.
Inkle Pop.
Mr. Edge?
I love this.
Calnus, departing for Rogue. Engage, please.
Right.
I do like the ship's design, though. I really gotta say.
Yoo-hoo! How's it going, folks? Well,
Oh, yay.
at your service. Who the heck?
Hi there, Welchie. You're all 2D today.
Hi yourself, Pipsqueak. Looking cute as always. Oh? What's this? I turn around for a minute and now you've got a cat? And not just any cat, apparently. I mean, look at those ears. Yeah, I feel like I just walked into an anime convention.
And me too.
What the heck is she talking about? This is just how Welchie is, Kate.
Wait, didn't we use her pendant as, you know, the crystal thingy, yet she's wearing her pendant still?
You got that right, sister. So how have you all been? I've been trying to get through to you guys forever.
You did? That's cool.
Get through to us? Yeah. Where'd you all run off to anyway? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. Are you and Edge getting all cozy with each other behind my back?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
No. You two should know better than to keep secrets from Auntie Welch. Come on, spill the beans. I want every juicy detail. Like, how'd you get past the whole childhood friend thing? Huh? Wait. Don't tell me. Sorry, Welch. We're kind of busy right now. Talk to you
Lucky.
later. If Welch contacted us, that means...
Yes, Bacchus's hypothesis was correct. It would seem we were in a different dimension after all.
Your homeworld has not been destroyed. In this universe, your Earth still exists.
Why are you covering your face, dude?
Did you hear that, Edge? Earth is... our Earth. It's safe.
Is that
ain't-
supposed to make me feel better?
What?
It doesn't change the fact that the other Earth was destroyed. It doesn't change the fact that I destroyed it.
Oh my god, you did not destroy it.
Billions of people have died, but you're all happy because we're safe? That makes us no better than the Cardionon.
That was... Look, it couldn't have been helped.
If only I hadn't handed over the Exilithium crystal.
How can you continue to go on like this?
Stop it, both of you.
Oops.
I know how you feel. My immaturity once caused me to lose much while I was attempting to fulfill my duty as Amorphous. I have experienced much agony and regret, and yet I have never found a complete answer. But I live with the belief that one day I will find that answer. Mr. Edge.
Maybe.
You may have much worry and regret, but keep moving forward nonetheless. If you let it hold you back, you will simply molder away.
The ship! We're under attack!
Attack? But why would anybody...
Forgive me, Miss Raimi. I'm afraid to say I was somewhat careless.
Putting it up now!
Seriously, they would have blown themselves up eventually.
They're not registered. It's not from Earth or from Eldar.
I'm detecting a strong energy burst. We can't dodge it. What's that?
That ship. It's from the 13th Independent Armored Division. An Eldarian vessel.
You're those civilians from back on Eos, aren't you?
Hey, he's that... you have our thanks for rescuing us.
I'm only chasing my prey. If you get in the way, I'll shoot you down, too. Stay out of this if you value your lives, amateurs.
Isn't he just a joy? Alright, Sammy, I'll talk to you later, honey. Hopefully the baby goes down quickly. That didn't sound right. You get what I meant.
But still, what do you think that black ship was?
That I cannot say, but I can say what we must do next. Damage may be light, but nevertheless we have sustained an attack. We must check the ship and perform maintenance.
I suppose that gives us another reason to land on Roke. Are we able to navigate?
The attack produced a slight alteration in our course, but it should be easy enough to correct.
Please take care of it. Very well. Let us continue toward planet Roke.
Yeah, Raimi, you should just be captain for a while, okay? Because Edge is being useless. Planet Roke. Not the first time we've been to this planet, but the first time anybody watching this for the first time has been to this planet.
Preparations for landing on Roke complete.
That makes sense.
Your orders, Captain. Edge, your orders.
The first game takes place on...
I judge the captain to be unfit for command, and hereby exercise my rights as second-ranking officer. Henceforth, I assume command of the Calnus as acting captain. Are there any objections?
Absolutely not.
I don't object, but... do we really have to land on Roke?
Our reasons for landing are all valid. Bacchus, if you will.
Our new exolithium crystal is putting too much stress on the ship's generators. It will take no small amount of time to recalculate our energy conversion matrix. Upon landing, we must put the ship's systems into sleep mode to complete the recalculation as quickly as possible.
And don't forget checking the ship and performing maintenance duties.
And above all, our original SRF mission takes utmost precedence. Investigating habitable planets is the reason we began our journey in the first place.
But...
that is all.
Ooh.
Begin the landing sequence.
I love Raimi taking charge. So forceful. So real. Yep. Alrighty. So that was Earth, or I think they refer to it as Earth 2. So much fun, so much fun. What happened here? Somehow I went into theater mode. Okay. So that was that part. We pick this up again next week, I think. We only have one Star Ocean scheduled. We'll start our time on Roke, and yeah, that's awesome. I, from this point on, don't think I've played any of this at all. I just know the ending because of Thunderfoot Bros. So yeah. So now I've got a question for those of us that are left.